into it. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video by your ultimate fame. Now, you guys know the drill. If you are new here today, make sure to click that subscribe button. But for all my returning subscribers, welcome to another iconic video by your ultimate fame. Now, guys, I'm really gonna keep it a stack. I don't think this video is gonna be long as the very first one because, as you guys know, when we do TV recaps, we like to do the character breakdown, and that's usually the longer video. So if you have no idea, or you just tuned in, or you're new here, I'd like you to please go and watch the previous video just so you can bring yourself up to speed with everything that's happening. So what I'm going to be doing is just touching base from basically episode 2 to about, I think we're on episode 5 or 6, I'm not sure. And whoever in the comments is going to say, please go but double check. No. The answer is no. I do that actually. But yeah, we were somewhere between episode 6 and 7. I think it's episode 7 if I'm not mistaken. I just hope that I'm on the right track with that. But we're halfway through the season essentially. Now that we all know who's in the house, we know that so far there's been a brand new addition to the house, and the brand new addition is none other than Crystal. Now, if you guys have no idea who Crystal is one of the OGs, one of the original housewives, the first time housewives ever landed in shores in Johannesburg or in South Africa, to say the least. She was one of the very first housewives. Just give you guys a little bit of a quick backstory on who Crystal is. Now, Crystal used to be married to a billionaire. She lived in a rich house. She lived in a big house. She's very wealthy. But another aspect of Crystal is that she's very delusional. And if you feed into her delusion, you are going to be as good as sinking rather than swimming, right? But we already know what's happening so far. Oh, and guys, by the way, I'm so sorry if you guys hear some
Hello,
thunder and some
hello.
lightning. It's been raining for a better part of like the past hour. So I should have actually filmed this earlier, but here we are now. So guys, so far, if I'm getting my honest opinion on how I feel about the ladies and the
Hello,
complete
hello.
whole in the group,
Hello, guys.
I'm gonna say one
Thank
thing though.
you,
They got right
Asitari.
about two things. There were two people that should have never been on the show, and I'm gonna be so honest and say that it
No,
was
I don't.
Annie and it was Angel. They had no business
Guys,
being
no
on the
kids allowed
show,
in this live
and
stream,
I
right?
was
If you're
rooting
under
for them because
18,
there was so
please
much that
click
genuinely
out.
believed that
No
they had
kids
something
in this
different to
live
bring.
stream.
But judging by
Thank
everything
you.
I've seen these past 6, 7 episodes, the very first thing I will tell you is that I have so much faith in Annie. Let's start at the beginning. Let's round it up. So far, Crystal has been the new addition to the house, and the women are not happy, and for very obvious reasons. One being that Crystal, if you've watched Crystal long enough, you do know that Crystal does have some
Thank you for
very
the like.
distasteful innuendos. I think we're on the brink of however you perceive it and whether it's described as
Hello, O'Neill.
racist,
Hello.
and we'll come into that. But if you know Crystal and you know her persona, Crystal's like
Khomo
superpower
tsa
is
gang.
getting under
Khomo.
people's skin.
Ah, eh.
I don't know how she does it.
Yo.
She's reality TV gold, but we can't take away the fact that Crystal has been super problematic in the past, and Crystal has said some things that have gotten her like on the other side. Crystal has had a glass thrown at her. Crystal has fought with Brunette and Gugu Kati, who is DJ Tira's wife. That being in season 3, that didn't actually even make it onto television. That's apparently, according to the rumors, is the reason why they actually even stopped filming Real Housewives of Johannesburg as a whole is because Crystal said some bullshit, and then she got her ass beat by Brunette and Kubukati, which ultimately ended up in her filing lawsuits. It ended up being on the news. It got really serious.
My
She really
daughter.
got injured, and ultimately they then canned what would have been the 3rd season of the Real Housewives of Johannesburg. And if I didn't say this in the previous video, which I actually think I did, that's why the Real Housewives of Johannesburg didn't return for a 3rd installment. Alongside some rumors basically speaking about how, there's a lot of corrupt politics going on there in the TV world. If you know the whole like rumor about, Sonia Mbele, Shermax, da da da. It's none of my business, it's all alleged, so I really can't speak on it. I don't want to speak on it, to be really honest. Catch myself getting a lawsuit that I didn't budget for in the belly of China. But let's go back to the show. Crystal has been a new addition to the show, and to be really honest, Crystal has brought back the talkability of the show because right before Crystal arrived, the first 3 or 4
Hello.
episodes, we've literally just been talking about Dr. C and Zena, about this supposed coffin, about this supposed to be on the show. And guys, if you guys didn't see it at the very beginning when I said that Dr. C is a narcissist and a manipulator, whoever was saying, I don't think Dr. C is a narcissist. I don't like calling people stupid. I don't like calling kids stupid, but ultimately I'm hardly ever wrong. I mean, there's very few like times that I'm wrong, and it's usually during a leap year. And now we are not in a leap year. The next leap year is in 2028. So I can assure you
I
that
said no kids allowed.
on about people's behavior over the cup. I feel like
Did
I'm
you
very
brush your teeth?
observant of people's
Yes.
character,
Why
and
didn't you
that's
clean
what
your
I
nose?
picked up about Dr.
Why are you
from the
calling me?
onset. She strikes me as someone who came in with a very
You're
vivacious
hungry.
persona, knowing that
Okay.
she was the show. And ultimately, when Crystal came into the
Yeah, I'll
house,
make it.
Crystal basically diverted the attention from Dr. C to her. And it was her against the other women. And I think that that was the best thing that could have potentially happened on the show. I think the producers also realized that this whole thing of talking about the same thing over and over and over was getting
Then why are you
stale.
talking about
And
dragons,
thus Crystal
Gojo?
entering the house really brought a change in dynamics. However, it also created what I really dislike about these franchises, these real housewife franchises, where I feel like they don't put the level attention to detail and the thinking. Now, I did a quick synopsis on TikTok about the landscape of reality TV and how I don't want to blame Showmax because it's not actually Showmax, but it's the production companies who are actually putting these women in spaces to thrive on arguing and there being a protagonist and an antagonist and there being a villain or a victim, someone to bully. The thing that I noticed in these past few episodes is that ever since Crystal came onto the show, I can tell you for free, Annie was not happy about it. Annie was not happy about Crystal being there. And I think I might be wrong about this, but I don't think I don't think much of the women were happy about Crystal being there because they were having these conversations about when Crystal comes, she wants to take over, she wants to be the center of attention. But essentially, there was friction from the onset. But where it took a turn was when they were in that party bus and Crystal made a comment saying, I want to get to know you guys and all that stuff. And Princess J. Coco, I hope I'm saying it correctly, I hope I'm not butchering it. Princess J. Coco and Mario took that so personally. Mario took that so personally, like, you people, I think she said you people, and guys, honestly, please don't quote me at this point verbatim because I just want to make it known that the show was boring. I really didn't have the mental capacity to keep watching these women go for one woman over and over again, okay? But what happened in the box is that she said, I want to get to know you people, I want to get to know you guys. Taken out of context, Marion completely lost her shit. Marion then proceeded to, body shame Crystal by saying, yeah, I don't want to get to know you and your crooked eyesight as well. Which I'm so sorry, Crystal. I mean, you said some pretty fucked up shit in the past, a blow for a blow. It was not a nice blow. Okay? Hear me out here, because I am one of the people who is going to tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. Marion, you're a shitty fucking person. You've been shitty from when you were fighting with Toya. I know I didn't like you from the moment you were fighting with Toya. Mariam is one of those people that thrives for, being loud and talking over you and interjecting. She does the same thing with Faith Maury. Faith Maury is more of a laid back, calm, sweetie pie, chill, whereas Mariam will want to talk over you and want to fight over you and want to say something, right? So hold that thought while you're at it. Hold that thought. Mariam, that was an ancient bitch ass comment to make. We all know that. You said that to take your out, right? But now here's the problem. Here's the problem. This is where we give Crystal too much grace. Remember when she came back into the room and everybody was sitting down talking about how Crystal was saying you Nigerians and you guys and you people, and she was using it in a racist context, which, by the way, Annie, please don't hate me for saying this. When do you shut the fuck up? And makes it so easy for me to hate her. And I keep trying to find these moments and these pockets.
Hello, guys. Hello.
Opportunities where I'm like, you're a real ass person. But then you turn around and you always want to be the loudspeaker and talk for everyone, and you always want to psychoanalyze it. Have you guys noticed that ever since the season started, Annie's been having issues with everybody at the table. Annie's been basically breaking down what she thinks everyone's character is. Mind you, I don't even think Annie watched Dr. C, or I don't think she watched Housewives of Nairobi. I doubt she even watched Housewives of Abuja. Nor do I even think she watched Housewives of Lagos. I'm gonna tell you that. I don't think these women watch each other generally. But for the mere fact that every single episode, if not the second episode, you're sitting down, I think you're a mean, manipulative person. I think you're a bully. I think this. I'm getting tired of your antics. And it's unlike me because I've been talking about you for the past 4 years. And 4 years later, I don't know, you never cease to amaze me. You are ceasing to amaze me. Any, you are ceasing to amaze me. Like you are doing nothing that can shock my bloodstream. The reason why I'm so angry with Annie is because she took a break off, reality TV for a couple of years, and we saw that in the latest episode where she really became vulnerable and decided to speak about something that we all wanted to hear. And I'm gonna give her kudos for that. We're gonna get it. But what is up with Annie coming and being so aggressive? Like even her tone is combative. I keep saying this, like there's something about Annie for me that is just so combative. It's like you almost look for that moment to make that moment a moment when it doesn't have to be that way. Which is why Madame has become such a fan favorite in this season so far, because there are people who know how to de-escalate the situation. Annie does not know how to de-escalate the situation. I can even give Angel that, because Angel does understand that when things are getting a bit tough, she can de-escalate by the time when she said, Jojo said not all men cheat, and she went to Jojo, pulled her aside and said, you know what, that comment came from me, I'm sorry for saying that, I should have never said that. Even when Angela, oh my soul. My bad, y'all. I'm rambling because everything is everywhere right now. Even when Angel has escalated a situation, which we've seen in the first, like maybe 2-3 episodes, on how she spoke to Jojo about the whole friendship thing, and how she spoke to Annie when Annie was trying to come through and talk to her. We've seen Angel act out character, or the crystal thing, which we'll talk about just now. I'm just talking about how these women start and to see the contrast differences. Angel de-escalated that situation with Jojo. Annie, on the other hand, she thrives on escalating a situation, which is why I have such a tough time feeling sorry for Annie when she's talking about her personal affairs with Tabu. I have a tough time feeling sorry for Annie because I feel sorry for her. I feel for her. What a sad, tragic thing to have happened. But you make it so hard for people to have empathy or sympathy towards you because of how we've seen you treat other people who might not be your husband. How we've seen you treat other people even before the rumors came out, even before the allegations came out of your husband having a child outside of your marriage, right? Which is an absolutely heartbreaking thing to happen. But in this season, I genuinely was praying that Annie was going to step back and not engage in a fight. Not every situation deserves you to back up to the party. You don't have to back up. Like, sometimes you can just chill. The situation was between Crystal and Mario. You really didn't have to chime in. Because now you're taking it on upon yourself, the same way you did with Zena, the same way you keep doing. I feel like there's this thing, and I don't know if I'm using it correctly, and tell me if I'm wrong, something called a hero syndrome. Okay? You want to be a hero. You want to be remembered as someone who stood up for something. You want to be remembered as someone who's righteous. You want to be remembered as someone who went against the current, who stood for something that mattered, who stood for what was right.
Look tough. Insure it easy. Get comprehensive car insurance for your Ford Ranger from only $800
Good day, sir. How are you?
in 90 seconds now and see how much you can save when you get naked.
The only time that matters is if what you're standing up for is right. Like, let's go by the theory that Crystal actually did say you people in the negative context or in a racist undertone and whatever the case may be. It didn't warrant that explosion from Annie. It did not warrant that explosion. That offensive statement, as much as you took it personally, rightfully so, makes you a good person deep down somewhere under all that those shitty layers. It didn't warrant that outburst from you. It did not. It was not your battle to fight. It was not your fight to fight. You should have sat down. You should have taken it. You should have let it be. Then, the reason why I'm saying that Crystal is not all innocent. This is the thing that Crystal did that I didn't like. When she came back into the room after having spoke to Dr. C and spoke to Madame about how the girls are treating her, rightfully so, I really love how Madame stuck up for Crystal in these past few episodes. I really appreciate it because at the end of the day, as delusional as Crystal is, and the feuds that Crystal and Madame have had, what we saw is plain old good old fashioned bullying. Whether you guys want to say, no, it's not, we're setting up a horse like that, no, you weren't there. Everything, yeah. Get Nobody, no one can edit the words that came out of your mouth. No one. They might mumble jumble them, they might switch the scenes, but if that's coming out of your mouth, that's most likely because it came out of your mouth. And now, what everybody's watching back is the fact that you guys took that out of context. I would have understood if maybe they were drinking and maybe the ladies heard it differently, but it also shows that the ladies had already a sort of disdain towards Crystal. Because when you're watching it back, you can see that obviously that was not the context in which it was meant to be. But now Annie is still standing around there by social media saying that I'm not going to stand up for racism. When I even, I don't even want to get into it. I'm not even surprised that she said that. Angel is then turning around and saying, I need some time on social media. When I will get into you, I'm still coming to you. But my thing is, you're watching it with the rest of us. Let's use our thinking caps. Let me put on the thinking cap for this. Let's put on the thinking cap. All right, guys. Here's my thinking cap. Now, you are on the bus. You are now watching it back with the rest of South Africa. Crystal said what she said, right? Whether or not we caught the little tidbit off or on camera. Crystal said what she said. However you guys perceived it is now how it's playing on camera. We're seeing it with the rest of you guys. You're seeing how people are perceiving your comments, your retaliations, your rebuttals. Are you still being combative? Does it help your case, Annie? Does it help your case? And then Annie, I'm so surprised because you've been made fun of about your eye as well. I don't know by who in the past, but I know that your eye has come up as topic of conversation. Where I don't know if it was used as being a clapback or what. But today you sit and you allow Maureen to say things like that. Crystal can be wrong. You can call out Crystal, but in the same energy, you guys can't call out Maureen. You're snickering, you're cackling. Now, here's the part where I feel, okay, thinking cap off, fella, this is a wig. This is expensive ass wig, child. By the way, I bought this from the grandpa. Here's the part about Crystal that really rubs me up the wrong way, guys. And I need us to really decide, is Crystal really a victim in all of this? Crystal comes in with the ladies, right? Maureen's got her feet on the table. Crystal wants to pass and go sit. Maureen's like, no, you're not gonna jump over me. You're gonna give me a bad omen, bad luck, wah, 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 wah. And Crystal's like, I don't want to pass by you. You stink. You stink. That. Now, what context was that in? Because Crystal, I'm not even gonna lie to you. You didn't say, oh, he said you stink. And everybody let that fly. I know Crystal was being bullied, yo. I know Crystal was being bullied. I don't even want to lie. I know Crystal was being bullied. But the way that she said you stink, guys, was in a very, very derogatory, disgusting. We can take it any other way by saying you stink. I don't want to sit next to you, you stink. Then, Crystal, you get surprised when people start beating your ass, because your ass don't know how to shut up either. We always gotta fight for you. We always gotta fight for you. We always gotta look out for you because your ass doesn't know how to shut up. And also another thing, guys, Crystal is rude. Let's let a spade be a spade. Let's call everybody out. Nobody is actually innocent in all of this. But
Hello,
what we
hello.
can agree on is that all of the grown-up ladies to gang up on Crystal was crazy.
Hi,
Doesn't make
Homo,
Crystal
are you done
obviously
eating?
innocent in all of this. It doesn't.
Give me that phone. Bring it.
We can't unsee
Then leave it and go finish eating.
bulldozing and the mean girl Regina George nonsense that's happening in that damn house. Regina George being Annie, Gretchen Wieners being Maureen. Actually, Regina George could be Maureen as well. Gretchen Wieners being Maureen. The other one, who cares? The point is, everything you guys did to Crystal superseded what Crystal did to you guys because it wasn't deserved from. Not everybody should have been going at Crystal sideways. The fact that Madame was the only one to stand up and be reasonable and logical is actually what threw me off. But anyway, let's move. Because obviously everybody got their little lip back, they were cackling, they were laughing. I was like, this is disgusting. But okay, cool. Let's move to the next day. The next day, everyone's going on a trip. They get into the little buses. Angel, Mariam, Kay, Coco, and Annie. We miss each other. You guys are moms. Well, maybe not Angel. You guys are kids. What are you guys doing? Like, are you guys proud of yourselves? Are you guys proud of Are you proud of yourselves? I didn't even do this, and I was in high school over 12 years ago. I didn't even do half the nonsense that you guys are doing, and you're grown-ups, Like, we miss each other. Oh my God, we miss dynamic that you guys need to understand. At the end of the day, Annie's a very strong character. So is Mario. J. Coco, I don't know where she bounced out of the woodworks and decided that now she wants to.
How old are you,
but
Josiah?
I guess
I have a
that's
feeling you're not supposed to be
and
here.
to be really honest, I think J. Coco
Please click
tried
off.
to speak to Crystal.
Get out of
in
my
the
life.
shop. She did try to speak to Crystal in the shop, and Crystal was still being very hard-headed, very stubborn, which is why I can understand the lady's frustration with Crystal, because again, we can't just allow Crystal to keep getting under the lady's skin.
Okay, let me help you.
And be surprised when the ladies lash out. We're surprised by the level of it, but I'm not surprised that the ladies lashed out. Because Crystal's also a little bit irritating, if I can say that. Like, you do things to get a reaction out of people and it's annoying, you know? Talking about when they went to the waterfall, right? They go to the waterfall, as soon as they arrive at the waterfall, it starts off with basically Crystal wanting to talk to Angel and wanting to tell Angel about her music and herself. And, you know, I understood Angel just kind of becoming defeated in the conversation, because it's not like Crystal was walking up to Angel to go talk to her, but she was walking up to Angel to basically go talk about herself, which is, you know, typical Crystal, you know? Typical Crystal. And if you don't know Crystal by now, then you never will at this point. But the reason I know that the ladies know Crystal is because of the comments that they made. Like, we knew when she came into the show, she was going to try to steal the spotlight, blah, blah, blah. But Crystal tries to talk to Angel. Angel, I don't know, they kind of have like a little test. Angel won't talk. Crystal follows her, guys, and she did. Then we can't lie and say Angel didn't walk away. Angel did walk away. Angel did walk away. And Crystal followed her again, and Angel walked away for a second time. But now here's the thing. You walked away, Angel, because I would believe you were trying to do this in this situation. And then I don't know at which point you decided backing up would be the better option, because you're saying you're walking away from her, she's trying to talk to you, you're being a bit of a sourpuss about it, and now you've decided that you want to get upset, right? Getting upset is one thing. The stick, you know what, if I wanted to impress my friend, because Crystal said, don't do stuff to try and impress your friends. And like, the reason why I'm still going to try to give Angel some grace in the situation, but a very small amount, is because she really did try to walk away. Let's give her that. Let's give her that. But I feel like Angel.
Use your valuables to get a flexible 30-day loan from Cash Crusaders with the option to extend up to 5 times. You have the time, and when you pay back, you get your goods back.
Like I said, I don't know what Angel is doing. I don't know what's her modus operandi, all of this. But I can tell you for free that Angel is young and Angel is being swayed. And as much as I'd like to think Angel is a strong character, she really doesn't exude a strong thinking capability. She's not thinking like an individual. She's thinking like someone who's talking and snickering with her friends and ultimately just bucking up at Crystal. Whether she had prior, disdain towards Crystal, or whether in that moment she was just frustrated. But you could tell that blow up in the daughter of no disdain for someone. You don't have that because she followed you around this place. I would have found it funny. I would have cackled. I would have said you're delusional, and I probably would have asked her like, "Oh my God, like what is going on with you?" You know? But you could already see from the way that Angel had tensed up and bucked up that Angel was already upset prior to that little brief interaction, right? Raising up the stake that was so foul. And my thing is, I don't even understand why Angel was doing all the things that she's doing, because she really, believe it or not, I do think Angel is good TV. But after this, I just don't know if Real Housewives is for her. That's what I'm saying. I just don't know if that platform is for her, because she's doing things which now here's the gap. Here's the gap. I don't really know Angel personally. I know her. I've followed her on social media like any other person. I always thought she was a beautiful girl, had a banging body. But when people started talking about their personal encounters with Angel and how rude she's been, actually one of my YouTubers, Small Stuff, actually took out a tweet 4 years ago, detailing how Angel was rude to her. Angel.
Hello, Renata.
That ultimately then creating a snowball of a lot
Fadwa,
of
hello.
people talking about their bad encounters with Angel.
Homo,
I am worried
leave that phone in the charger and
that
finish your food.
this is ultimately going to snowball.
You want me to come take it?
Into Angel
Go leave it in the charger and finish eating.
because she knows how to speak good English and de-escalate the situation, but in actual fact, your layers will always be removed.
Put it in the charger and go and finish your food.
We will always see your
Stop
actions
it,
will always be
Mother.
louder
Leave it there.
than words. And no matter how
Leave it and go finish your food.
Our English is there to be
Oh,
fast,
leave
but
it.
your actions will always
calm down.
be louder than the words.
I'll
Okay?
leave
So
it.
when
I'll
actions
leave it. I'll leave it.
proceed, you're fucking brilliant in English. And I don't know how, but every single season without fail,
I don't care. I don't care.
doing some shit that's just out of pocket. But this time, Angel, I might have to agree with the masses that I just don't know if Real Housewives is the right franchise for Angel. I don't know what I think, but I just don't know if it's the right franchise for her. I still want
You're
to
still
see
not
her
eating.
screens. I think she has a lot of potential. I think she's great. But I don't know if Housewives is the right franchise for her. Because Housewives is a very toxic environment. But if you don't stand as an individual, if you
People
don't
that are
stand
busy
as the
calling us
current,
bro,
you will fall
bro.
with the current.
Have
And
you
what
ever
we
seen
see
such
with
an
Angel
old
is that
bro in your
she's
life?
falling with the current. Okay, she's going with the tides, as opposed to sticking up what's right and what's wrong, which is so ironic because she strikes me as someone who can stand up for herself, but standing up for what's right is what I'm missing from her. And I'm so disappointed because I would have thought that she would go, okay, guys, yeah, we've done enough, Crystal. Let's pipe down. And then no, comes JoJo. You know what, girl?
I didn't. You deleted me.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised. JoJo, for a housewife, she really does exude energy of desperately wanting to be liked and accepted, and it blows my mind every single episode. Every single fucking episode, JoJo forgets that she's the richest housewife. She doesn't owe these bitches shit. She can say her shit, talk her shit, stand on business, but JoJo can't. JoJo, I think the whole racist thing with Mabusi really scarred Joe. And I think every season she looks upon that approval. And I'm not gonna fault you for this one, Joe, because I'm the same. I also want to be liked by people. I also want people to see the best in me. I also want to put my best foot forward. The only issue with your best foot forward, Jojo, is that your best foot forward is wanting to make everybody happy instead of sticking up for what's right. And that's what will always be the difference between you and Nonku. Because Nonku can stand by herself and say that something's wrong, something's right. Nonku can be delusional. She doesn't need a crowd. She doesn't need followers. You see, you can really identify a leader and a follower. You can really identify who's an alpha. Madame is an alpha. Strict. Dr. C is an alpha. They don't need to stand with the other ladies to make a point. Dr. C didn't need a crowd to do that. They all disagreed with that and she still didn't do that. And somehow she came back and she became a fan favorite. Madame stood up for Cristal, even when she called Cristal in the background and said, you need to stop provoking people. She still stood up for Cristal because that's an alpha. That's someone who can see both sides of the coin. The other ladies are still seeing one side of the coin.
Hello,
The other
Kim.
ladies are really looking at things from a very premature, from a very immature
Oh, it's
point of
hot.
view. And the only thing the lens is doing
It's very hot,
is
no?
highlighting and showcasing that immaturity. And I'm so sorry, ladies, because I genuinely, if I was on that trip, I would have gone with Madame and Dr. C. Like if I was JoJo, I would have actively started looking for the alliance that side. Because if JoJo was smart, she should have played both sides of the coin. If you're playing both sides of the coin, which you clearly are, you're playing it by saying, oh my God, friends with Angel's here, then you laughed and who said, what business does she have being there? Because in all honesty, what business does Angel have being there? What business does she have? And honestly, I was going to give her the benefit of the doubt. I wanted to see if Angel was going to show me a side of her that I've never seen. But then again, that wouldn't be Angel. You know what I mean? So I think JoJo feels safest and secure when she has someone beside her, rooting for her, standing with her. Alone, she can't. Alone, she can't. You understand what I'm saying? So you're seeing a lot of these dynamics. You're seeing a lot of the alphas. You're seeing a lot of the, very small people. Everybody has a big personality here, but you can really see who's asserting the dominance and who are the submissive ones at the end of it all. And let me give you a final example before I end this video. J. Coco and Madame. J. Coco sitting down with Madame in front of everybody and asking Madame why she doesn't call out Crystal. First of all, J Coco, I've said some bullshit on this platform, and I really hope when you see me, please just know I'm just doing my job. But who are you calling a B-list? Not you, girl. Everybody there but you and Zena. You and Zena are the last of the people who are relevant on this cast. And I mean that with so much love and affection and respect. Because you look like you can throw hands. And I might lose when it comes to you, but you are the B-list. You are literally, I'm a rank it for you. Let me rank it for you so you understand my thinking process here, right? So you know
Goodbye.
the two most popular franchises are Lagos and South Africa and then Durban, right? So we've got, and may I quote, Annie, just by pure being OG of Durban, which has ended up on international Bravo shows. Then you've got Jojo, because she's an actual bitch ass housewife. With, well, if I may say so myself. You see the house, you're principal. Then you've got Angel, just by their sheer fact, no, as a matter of fact, nah. I'm gonna rank them again. You've got Madame, you've got Crystal, you've got Annie, you've got Jojo, you've got Mario, you've got Angel, oh, Mario, you've got Dr. C. Okay? You've got Angel, you've got Zena, and you. Only you and me.
Last.
So who's lovely? Sure, what about that? I would never say something like that out of my mouth to a Crystal. That was audacious on my part. I was like, who the fuck is even she? Who are you? Yeah. No. So you see, I just like
Love this hair.
and you called Crystal Venus. That is a generational L to take. And I honestly, personally, I don't want to be you because that was the most generational L that came out of your mouth. Who are you calling Venus? And now go to even show Madame and Crystal come from the same franchise. And then you said with Madame, you were trying to bug up, you were raising your voice, and then Madame's like, why are you shouting? Did you guys say that? Because why are you shouting? Why are you shouting? What exactly are you shouting?
Why are we having a problem?
Why you're shouting?
Please finish your food.
Why is that? Is that because Madame
Sit
is
properly and
A-list
finish your food.
You know for a fact that you believe her, or walk me through this? Because when Cristal called you out, you know how to back up. You know how to back up. But when Madame was like, watch your tone on me, you were like, sweet, or was that production? Tell us in the comments. I am so happy to have this conversation with you because I don't hate any of you. But I will tell you facts to facts, back to back. You really went quiet as a mouse. Is it because you believe that Madame is A-list? Who else do you think is A-list? Let me tell you something about the ultimate ghost trip. Each and every one of you are picked out of like a think of it like that. Don't even think, oh, you are picked because you're the best out of your show. Who was that? Who told you that? Who
said
told you that?
that?
Because if that was the case, what is Zena doing here? I'm sorry, Zena, you didn't deserve that. No, you didn't deserve that. My bad. I was just trying to come for J. Coco. Because if that's the case, what is it? Yeah. Okay, but maybe J. Coco actually was the face in the show. I don't know. I don't watch. And given this on the
Hello.
there's really nothing I am quite impressed about on the show. There's nothing I am quite happy about. Look, do I think the show is still yet to change? Of course. Did I feel sorry for Annie when she spoke about Jakuru? Of course. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I felt terribly sorry for Annie. I'm not even gonna fake it for you guys. Because you could see the pain in her eyes when she spoke to J. Coco about that. And J. Coco obviously being someone
Hey,
who has gone through the same thing with her husband on her show on Abuja.
where's the food?
I think
So why are you not
we need to
eating?
understand it gives us more.
You said
It
you
sheds more light
woke
onto
me
why
up.
Annie is the way that she is. You know, you can be very combative, you can be very aggressive, but when you've been through a lot of pain and heartache and had to always stand and fight your ground, you do become this person that seems like you're fighting, but you're actually not. You're just trying to get your points across. When she spoke about how Dr. C basically manipulates Zena, I saw how personally Annie took that. Because it's clearly something that she's experienced for a very long time. It triggers her all the way down to the core. And in that moment, I supported Annie about the Zena thing. I supported supported Annie 110%. I supported her feeling like she should have never done it because she should have never done it. But I just feel like Annie, I still want you around. I still want you around. Like, I just need you to make peace with the fact that you have a lot of inner healing that you need to do. Because Annie is also an alpha, guys, at the end of the day. Annie is also a strong character. Annie doesn't buy shit. She says what she says, and no one's actually come out of sideways about it. Nobody's actually backed up to Annie because they know that this is Annie, and Annie's an alpha, and she's going to say what's on her mind. The issue is that Annie is always misdirected. So I have hope for you, Annie. I really do. I really want to see you win. Your story hurt me. You're not my favorite. You're not my favorite, but I really think there's hope for you to really change. You are reality TV gold, and your story has been shared to a lot of people. You've had to share that story. You've had to bear that burden on your back. So I will give you grace. I will give you grace. I do want to see you. I know what I said 20 minutes ago. Who cares? Like, I check my mic all the time. Angel, you gotta go. I need them to find another show for Angel. She gotta go. Crystal is still problematic AF. Guys, let's be honest. Let's call it what it is. Crystal's problematic. She does have underlying undertones of doing things that can be, categorized as to some people racist. And if I feel like something about that feels a bit tribalistic or whatever the case may be, then I don't like it, then that's what it is. But Crystal, do I believe that she has a tendency to do that? She does. Do I think that the bullying is out of hand? Of course. But do I believe that Crystal provokes the situation? Hell yes. Yes. Without a shadow of doubt. And to the producers, and to everyone saying, oh, we sell about Angel here. Leave we sell alone. Leave we sell alone. We started giving you guys entertainment. Take it. I love Brisano. I love Brisano. But do I think that Angel was definitely a miss this time? Angel was. They could have brought in Brunette. They could have brought in Brunette so we can talk about the Brunette and Crystal thing and the fight and the show that never happened. Like, there was so much here. We could have brought in Toya. We could have brought in so many other people who had so much potential over Zena and over Angel, in my opinion. Because that
your clothes can
makes
stay
sense to
ugly
me.
just.
We needed Brunette. Brunette could have came back and made shit good. Spoken to Crystal, raised up all the things that we wanted answers to. We could have brought in Toya. Toya to talk to Mara and get down to the bottom of what is happening. You understand? Some people, as great as they are and their personalities make good TV, I just feel like there was a great mismatch in the selection of women this season. But I don't know. I think it's still a solid 5 for me. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I gave a thorough analysis. But if you don't agree with me, that's fine. That's what recaps are for. They are super subjective. They are super meant to, showcase how I am seeing it, how I am viewing it as a public viewer with my eye. But comment down below and let me know if you feel a different way about what I said or if you feel like things could have been done differently. Comment down below and let me know what you think. But until then, I will see you guys on the next TV recap of the Ultimate Gold Strip Africa right after the
Who's hey? Khom, go and put that phone. Let that phone charge and finish your food.
Okay, it did finish
And
my
pick up
food.
that thing on the floor. Why do you always throw things on the floor like that? And stop walking like that.
This guy looks really weird. This guy there's a weird guy. I don't want to stop there.
Oh. Coming.
Get out. Get out. Get out of my house. My house.
I love YouTube for this new feature of blocking comments. I love it for us. Elspeth. hard to deal with trolls. It just blocks your comment. Flossing. I never saw this. Have I ever seen it? Yeah. Speaking.
I'm sorry that.
Come and pick up that thing on the floor. Why do you eat after eating? You throw things on the floor. But why do you do that? Which one is this one? First one, yeah. Day 6. Let's see. I see day 5. I don't think I saw day 5. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Didn't finish them.
My little decoration. Guess you made it to Ultimate Girl Store. I'm definitely not looking forward to seeing people from my franchise. When more than 3 women come together, like to stay together, oh, you know you're gonna get drama. There's no way. For people that know me, originality is the key. I've always been original to myself. The longest standing franchise in Africa is the Face franchise. Very related. So in season 5, I was really like held back. But this time around, they're really engaged into cuts. We are the anchor. We are the best show. And I'm the longest ones. Yeah. So, Madame is back. I have one expectation. I wonder who's gonna stop the fight. We're off to Rio.
BFF stole my Sephora bit. BFFs like
Is that the only thing you see about me being black? I can't just be a mama. I have to be a black mama.
What about Chichi? And Golden! And Golden!
House.
Shadow getting a spanking, buddy.
Better known as unusual. And guess what? You think that we must stop doing something. I'll follow the kids. Sit your ass down. Going to the villa and I'm going to pick up somebody. I don't even know who she is, but she doesn't know who I am. It's gonna be a pleasant surprise. I'm very shocked. Actually, no idea. She didn't tell me she was being tough. So I am Mrs. Jojo Robinson. Swap, but that's what everyone on social media says. The most amount of seasons, we are the anchor, we are the best show. And I am one of the longest ones. So.
Hey, why did you do that?
Why didn't you tell me? I wanted it to be like that. I feel like last season they knew things. Like last season they kept it very secret. I think I know who's here. You know what? I just want to see who's here. Dr. C. Okay, Dr. C. Yes. My name is Dr. C, and I do not need any introduction. Long live the queen. She said I'm a mistress. I'm from the Nairobi franchise. Come on, unless you give under a rock. Oh, this is gonna be many. Not many. Mariam. It's like, oh, I love Mariam. We're going to
Race! How dare you race me in my house? How dare you race me in my house?
My name is Mariam. Two months from the real house of me.
Hello, Tatika. Homo, come and take this. Take this cup. Thank you.
When is the school starting?
Next week, Wednesday. The coming week on Wednesday. Why you miss school? You miss school? You're just nervous about going back to school. You're just nervous about going back to school.
I'm not. I'm just
You're just fine. Okay.
I'm from the Hospice of Durban. Anthony is a boss ass bitch. The greatest housewife of Durban. There's no debate. There's nothing really more that we can say. I mean, we've been on Peacock, we've been on Bravo. Everybody tunes in. The entire Africa tunes into the Real Housewives of Durban. Hello, my kid coming through.
since we were together last, which went very south. And Miss Anne, when you came in my room and I told you Sane was there, the first thing you did came in, it smells of alcohol.
Jojo, it's been so fucking dramatic right now.
Keisha hate me for some reason.
Don't talk about her like that. It's wrong.
Talked together since then, but I mean, we have spoken, and I feel like we're in a good place. And I love Indians. I always had a soft spot for Indians.
What about Gigi? That corner has been trapped.
Oh, shame. My viewers and my fans, you know what? It's almost 7 years that I've been out of the real housewife of Joburg. You haven't seen me for a while. So,
Get out! Get out of my house!
afternoon, how are you?
Get out! Get out of my house!
Let's sip here. Oh,
Get out!
yeah, I have to drink. No, I think I do like this. Oh my goodness. Guys, don't be surprised. I'm looking down because I don't want to fall, eh? I can fall and believe me, all my teeth, all my yo. No, I'm okay.
Buona gente, ladies are almost here.
You done You rat and tails look like a yellow rat. Hey!
My name is Pablo. I've been concierge of the Villa Paranaguá in the middle of Santa Teresa neighborhood for 3 years now. Santa Teresa neighborhood used to be the richest neighborhood in Rio de Janeiro before Copacabana, before Ipanema. Beautiful city, beautiful house here, the Villa Paranaguá Hotel and Spa.
I cannot listen to TV and you at the same time. Why are you screaming for no reason?
It was going to be kind of hard. We
Why are you
watched
screaming?
some episodes of the TV
Huh?
show and we realized that
Why?
we were going to deal with hiding people.
You have to take out that hair, you know, Agar. You have to take out that hair. Hello, hello. Hello, Emra.
It's what's happening inside. I'm from South Africa. We don't have this.
We,
Any alcohol inside.
yes, it has alcohol. Would you like to see your room?
Yes, please.
Shadow called
Let's go.
hands.
Please, let me go.
Yeah.
When you look at the house outside, oh my God, Jade house. The wall is so high and butlers everywhere. But inside, whoa, something else.
the view it's
astounding, isn't it?
stunning. Everything, the bathroom also, and that garden shower. Thumbs up.
Enjoy. Tell me.
Wait, you say African.
Obrigado. That's it. De nada. Bye bye.
Thank you,
See you.
bye.
Hello, Marianne. Do you know Manu? Welcome to Villa Parnaguá.
The inside is peaceful. It's quiet. You know, it's like a spa. Listen to this.
We accept a glass of caipirinha with passion fruit and also lime. Lime is the traditional one. We like to see your room.
Great choice.
It's good,
The
isn't it?
alcohol is going to kick in.
I love it. This is going to be your room. Please come in.
My favorite color, white.
Okay, Pablo, this is what I'm talking about.
Oh, this is so cute.
Hello, I'm from South Africa.
Pablo, you know you're a girl. I think you've been briefed.
Let's make sure that the minimum is not alcohol. Because with these bitches, we need more of this.
You will find 2 beers there.
I'm drinking this because it's traditional, but you can get a champagne girl.
Don't worry, we have
The premium one, by the way.
it.
Okay, Pablo, when I'm going, I'll hide you inside my handbag with the room back together. Because I think you know how to do this thing very well.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to Villa Parnaguá. I'm Pablo, pleased to meet you. I'm concierge of the house.
Thank goodness. The villa inside is giving ultimate ghost. It was good. Villa, stunning.
Hello, Prasan. Thank you. Thank you.
Jojo, Annie, and Angel.
Thank you for the love, guys.
Angel, Jojo, Annie. Girls, welcome to Brazil. Is your first time here?
Yes.
Here we have for you a welcome drink. This is a caipirinha.
Thank you.
It's a
Yeah.
yes, caipirinha.
So it stood out for me was cute as Pablo. He's short.
Thank you for the hearts, Moa.
We can work. We can work with that.
My first impression was that they were really nice, actually. I like them. Would you like to see your room?
Yes, please.
Let's go. Please. Come in. Oh, thank you very much. Let me show you. Over here you will find an amazing view to the oldest church in Brazil. That's Outeiro da Glória.
You come in. Come and see your view. Oh, view. View of what?
Salvador was the first capital of Brazil.
I'm not interested at all.
This is going to be your room,
Which is the best room, Shabla?
which is the what?
Hi. Why don't I get the room? It's unfair.
What happened?
It's not far. Pablo. Okay. It's fine. It's not
Yay! Shadow was getting spanking! Shadow, you're getting a spanking, buddy.
Gommetsige.
Ha
Stop. You're still not listening.
Yeah, this is kind of person. Casualty. Your swimming pool towels will be here.
That's it. Because they're coming for clothes. Oh, that.
You can have a space for your clothes. Don't worry.
Is this way it goes?
Yes. You will need more space.
with 2 blocks in my closets, with 4 coat hangers. Who even lives like that on holiday? Sack. Who's got the bedroom? Which is the bedroom?
I don't have an answer for you. The reservation was made this way.
So who's got the best room?
I can tell you. You will find it out in a minute.
Okay. So nice and cool.
I'm glad you like it.
Thank you.
Oh, and this person is really good. It's really easy to deal with her. I like it. And here you have balcony with partial view
Okay.
to the
The city hall.
city and the Guanabara Bay.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Pablo. Obrigado.
Jada. Hello, Catherine.
Hi.
Welcome to Villa Paranaguá.
Thank you. It looks like a real fortress.
Well, thank you very much. I'm Pablo. Nice to meet you.
Dr. C. Call me Dr. C.
Dr. C.
Yeah.
Got the impression of a sultan's palace. Maybe a Portuguese influence, I don't know, but it's beautiful.
Please, this way. Let me show you your room. This is going to be your room. The pavilion.
I wanted to take out my camera.
Thank you for loving me.
Because it's our kind of place. The bookshelves, and I love it. It's beautiful.
Welcome to Villa Paranaguá.
Thank you.
We'd like to see your room.
Is it the best one?
Thank you. And Ardin.
You would see it.
Are you sure? Oh, then I have a problem. Okay. All right, let's go. And if I find out that another room is bigger than mine, ciao.
So this is going to be your room.
That looks nice. I love it.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoy it.
Oh my goodness, I hate my room. I don't like it. There's no closet space. This is the closet. Really? This is gonna fit all my stuff. I'm figuring out that this particular room is like one of the smallest.
The girls are going to wait for you.
Hello. Thank you for the subscribe and the like.
Wait, hold up.
Thank you. Thank you for being back. Hello, Yoha.
Oh my god, you guys look so beautiful. Hey, gorgeous. Princess Coco. Hey, Annie. Ooh, I love Annie. Annie has almost like the same spontaneous with the way they have opinions. Hey, Jojo.
can't wait to get to know her, sis. Is she a
Thank you, Travis.
I don't really know her, but I want to get to know her. Miriam, I was disappointed by her. I thought she would be much shorter. Cool. So Miriam, I had mixed feelings about arriving because on her season she is very volatile. And I'm just like, I don't have energy for people who can't manage their emotions.
Marianne is my girl. It's giving bullets. I'm scared of Marianne. I don't want to fuck with Marianne because I feel like she will fuck me up.
Oh, good for you, Anderson.
Jojo, my tattoo, crayon color book body.
This crayon cost me like half a bar here, so let's not underestimate the crayon.
That girl has done wonders to her body because she looks good. And the facelift is lifting.
What did they do? What did Nadine do?
Abuja and Lagos you can't compare Abuja to Lagos. We are in the same country, yes, but Lagos is still more iconic.
Just being silly. People are so crazy. It's okay. Hello, person. Nice. Oh, that is nice. How is it being a cop? Very interesting. How is it being a cop?
Any one of them, remember them by name, except Jojo. Is this a tattoo or is it something she's wearing? Because at that point, I'm looking at her and I'm making a mental note. You are exactly the kind of women I need to keep away from my daughter.
Because of the tattoo. Wow.
Was she in Durban? Was she in Cape Town? Or I couldn't remember which franchise she was from.
You look like a yellow man.
Police chef.
Tails, you look like
A real princess? Or one of those names mothers just come up with? Are you a real princess? Of course I'm a real princess, yeah. What? What is the child doing here? From Kenya. Nairobi? You watched the franchise?
I watched season 1. I knew her, okay? She's a troublemaker. She's the
Sorry for bad
coffee.
spelling. I just.
We should.
Oh, okay. Bye-bye. Bye.
Oh, no. I'm in Ottawa. I think I saw you were meeting up with that thinking about wine. Something about wine.
Yes. Give me a karaoke. Yes.
Well, I didn't get a chance to finish. Nairobi wasn't good enough for me to finish it. Meaning it was boring. I literally watched like 2 episodes.
Madame, the icon, honey. Okay, thanks, madam. Silly, how are you? Why did they bring three ladies from Devon? Why didn't they bring Krista? Why didn't they bring Brunette? Or my Messi? Messi. Hello, baby. Oh, tan, tan, tan.
What is with the wedding dress?
Dr. C, the master of Undertaker. Dr. C. You know why am I saying he's an undertaker? Because when I was watching the episode from Nairobi, that woman is so brave. She came with a dome.
Yes, I have a gift for the four ladies. Mtajua mjui. Mmenizoea. Here. I'm like, what? I decided I am going to be so graphic. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fucking you, fuck you, fucking something, fuck you.
Checkmate.
All this drama and now you bring a basket. Put yourself in it.
If you watch wrestling, you don't understand me when I say Undertaker. When you hear ding, it's dark. And they say ding. Everybody around the
Under the table. Remind me your name.
Madam.
Madame. Like the grand madame.
The grandmother.
From which franchise?
Real Housewife of Johannesburg. Season 1.
Who are you? Like I've never heard of you, madame, the grand madame, or who are you?
How come I know you, Dr. C?
Because you kind of don't know me.
You're supposed to know me.
Oh, really?
Definitely.
Completely I could not of her.
Hey girls, how you doing? Good. We prepare a little surprise for you that is waiting for you in the front door. So we wait you in few minutes there so we can start your special tour. Okay? Wonderful. Surprise and enjoy.
Thank you.
A pleasure. Bye-bye.
Everyone speak quick.
I don't know. I just feel like there's something missing from the group. I look at the girls and I'm like, oh, I wished Lagonko especially, I know would be there because I was looking forward to see them. And I just thought the show would be so elevated because I have a lot of patience for them.
Streets are a mess. They are a mess.
It's like, I said, no, it's quad bike.
The streets, believe me, you'll go shaking and shaking. If you're pregnant, definitely give birth.
The Maria.
Miriam.
The Maria.
My love, let's start thinking before we speak, baby. Okay?
I don't think Dr. C is gonna like my tattoo. So maybe she was trying to thoughts. But what I just said is she's like, oh,
Did she watch your season?
I don't know. I think so. She didn't know who they were. Yeah, Dr. C, I need to check there because she can be spicy and then she change and be nice. And I feel like
watch TV. If you do reality shows, you need to also watch what are people doing on their own reality shows.
There's this lady, she's a friend of mine. She asked me, why don't you have a TV? And I said, a lot of people put TVs in their living rooms. And I think it's a poverty mindset. And everybody in the whole country thought I had abused them. Absolutely, you're poor. Having a TV set in your living room is a poverty mindset.
I think that in her mind she thinks she's always right, but not.
Is she? I didn't catch that. Yeah, she's a really? Yeah. Oh, I didn't catch that. I'm a real princess. Gotta clear that up, okay?
Hmm.
And then when you were explaining, she was going, that's your face. And I'm like, please stop that. We're on holiday.
Ciao. Drama princess. No drama. You cannot have a TV in your living room. Please, yeah, go ahead. You know, some people
So if you don't have that, you have a small house.
well, then you have trouble. Meaning you need to work hard. It's a sign that you need to work harder. You need to work harder.
Do I think she's doing all this because of the show? Yes.
I told you stop doing that. Just go.
Mama,
I told you. I don't even want to see it.
you're good
I
dogs.
told you don't do that.
But I like pit bulls, Mama. Mama, say it.
Stop liking them.
Mama, say
I
it.
said stop liking them.
Mama, say it.
Go, come on.
Mama, say it. Mama, I told you, say it.
No, I don't want to.
Mama, say it.
I
You
said
saw it.
no.
You're busy.
Mm.
You're busy with the TV.
Mm.
And then you'll see
I
this.
don't want to see that.
You're busy with that.
Homo, I don't want to see that. How?
But the pit bulls.
But I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'll get the pit bull when I get stronger.
No.
Only in America.
I said no.
Fine, Mother.
Put that thing back where you got it.
Mama, I told you
I'm live.
Mama, I told you I don't want to be with. I want to be alive. Mama, take that, and you see the pit. Mama, stop it.
not like every way. Only when it comes to they haven't rescued Scotland.
I'm beyond. She said that Durban was always the best. Lolly's still nothing. Yours was cancelled. I think you had what 2 seasons, so calm down. Calm down. Amongst the group that wasn't done the most years.
You actually the real author. So you basically your job is just doing stuff like that.
And a mommy to my son. Yeah. And that's
Dude,
we actually talking about
this one calls me a. That guy was gonna kill us. He was an evil zombie dude. That guy was gonna kill us. He was an evil zombie dude.
I'm a daddy's princess. Yes, your daddy. Who's your dad? My dad is a taxi boss. My dad is a construction guru. And my dad is a My dad is not a guru. Here's the thing. Not everybody who's rich needs to flaunt their riches. You know what I'm saying?
Angel does not give spoiled rich kid vibes. And she doesn't boast about anything with her family or like her dad. In general, it was a question that was asked, so she replied.
There are two kinds of people. The ones who buy furniture and the ones who inherit. And the ones in the Lucky Fan Club. The Lucky Fan. Why do you like this? Why should
On the mention of the Lucky Sperm Club, I feel that from the ladies.
Not Dr. C going off at Angel about being a spoiled rich girl. At this point, Dr. C is a spoiled rich girl.
Most of your franchises here, actually, I've not seen it. I've seen Madame, I've seen JoJo. I don't really know Dr. C like that. But just based on what I've seen here, I can see that she's kind of messy.
Why are you coming for me? But bring it on. I'm ready for you. Hopefully this food is good.
Hello, Nia.
Good for my head.
So after dinner, I'm obviously naked, like how I'm gonna be for the rest of the damn trip because it's so damn hot and I've got a fat ass.
I'm going to come all the way from Nigeria. I'm busy. My Nigerian people, they will abuse me.
It's getting late.
Interesting. This is us.
But there's only...
And then, okay. Shall we?
Dr. C was slightly drunk. Not gonna lie, she was giving those eyes. You know, you can see the eyes. They were going in and out at the same time.
She's expressive, but I love people like that.
No, she's rude.
Did you watch her show?
Even if you watched it, we will remember her. I remember her because she's the only bald-headed one there. Apart from that, that's it.
I feel like she's genuinely wants to be talked about.
Well, I'm not happy with Dr. C. When we walked off the yacht,